Hello, I'm Michelle with the iMeet Central Support Team. I'm here to provide more information for you on the Review and Approve HTML5 update. So Review and Approve is how you create proofs. In this course, we'll be going through some of the basics of proof licenses, creating proofs, as well as what the HTML5 upgrade has given you as far as features. Okay, let's begin. So let's start with a few rules of thumb. Rule of thumb 1, what is a proof? So you upload files to iMeet Central, and a proof is a state of that file. So when you're uploading new versions to a proof, you are actually uploading a new version of that file. And when a proof is in the proof state, only members of the proof can see the proof state. Say all the comments, all the annotations, all of those are associated just with the proof. So when the proof is closed, that content still exists, but it's not visible on the initial file. You actually have to look in version history to look back to find the proof and see what people had commented. Proof content, again, is only visible to people that have been specifically added to that proof. Okay, let's discuss proof math. How long should it take for your file to convert to a proof? So there's a couple factors here, file size, dimensions, how many pages, and the server load at the time all factor into how long it will take your file to convert to a proof. I mean, generally it should take less than 20 minutes for mid-sized files, but if you find that it's taking too long, you can always contact us here at support and we can revert the file for you to restart the process again. Let's move on. Okay, the owner of the proof. So whoever creates the proof is the owner. They are able to upload new versions and manage participants. And this is only if they have a proof license. Proof licenses are provided by the company admin. And I'll give you a chance to check that out here. Share my screen. So here I'm the company admin, my little cogwheel. I'm going to go to company setup and proof. This is where I'm going to manage notifications. This is super important because this is how all of the proofs will send notifications to all of the added members. Generally, I go with new comments and replies only, but you can choose whatever is best for your team. Here are the proof users. This is where you see how many proof licenses you have available. Or here's the proof licenses available. This is the proof licenses used. You just add a member of your team here, select activate, and that's how you provide that user a proof license. Here you can choose proof groups. I've seen other people create groups for copywriters or editors. This is an easy way to lump a group of people together and add them all to a proof at the same time. Moving on. The next rule of thumb I'd like to discuss is what is a reviewer? So proofs awaiting your review need your action. If you comment or make a decision, it's no longer awaiting your review. So if you're added as a reviewer on a proof and you see that there's a proof awaiting your review, it just means that you need to take an action there. You might not necessarily be a decision maker, but you've been added to the proof, so they'd like your input. For pending proofs, this is if you have been added as a decision maker. Decision makers need to approve the proof or approve with changes. We'll discuss more of those states in a minute. But these are specifically important because there's a feature that I'll show you now that allows you to see your pending proofs and proofs awaiting your review. So you go to your profile and the proofs button. Here's a good place to manage all of your proofs. So proofs awaiting my review. Again, these are proofs just waiting for you to comment. Once you comment or take some sort of action, they will no longer show in this list. Pending proofs. These are the proofs that you've been added to that you need to make a decision on. Once you've made the decision will show here and they won't show in this list anymore. You can also see all the proofs from the workspace, all pending proofs, and all completed proofs. Now let's talk about creating a proof. So when you go to create a proof, you'll have the option to add users. Let's discuss how you can add these users to the proof and what permissions they have. So you enter their name, you select add participant, and you choose read only, which a read-only user can only view the proof, cannot make comments or render a decision. An approver can render a decision. Reviewer can make comments but cannot render a decision. Reviewer and approver can make comments and render a decision. The moderator can make comments and render a decision, can add new versions if they have a proof license, and can delete comments and replies on the proof. Let's see how this actually works. So I'm going to go to my workspace and create a proof. Okay, here are my test files. I'm going to go to proof action. This was a proof previously, so I was a member of the previous proof. Here it shows view proof so that I can view the past proof. But let's just start fresh. I'm going to go create. Now I'm going to add someone. Let's add one of my previous users. If you don't add yourself to the proof specifically, you'll be just added as a reviewer and the owner. So add this user as a reviewer and approver. I want them to make a decision. Make sure to select add participant. This is how they actually are added to the list. Let's also select, okay, here we go, creating proof. Give this a couple minutes. I'd also like to show you how this appears to a user that's not a proof license holder. So in the screen back here, I have another user, Ima. Ima does not have a proof license, where in contrast I do. Okay, let's go back and check out Ima. Ima is not a proof license holder, as I mentioned. So here she's added to this proof. You'll see she does not have the option to upload new versions, but she can view the proof. Okay, flipping back to our newly created proof. Let's take a step back. Okay, so with our newly created proof, it shows proof pending, and it shows who I am. I am the creator and the owner of the proof. We can hide that sidebar now. Let's go to see who is a participant and add more participants. So you need to select Proof Action, Edit. Now if I wanted to change the permissions of any of these users, I can simply double click here and choose something else. Now say Ima wanted to add herself to that proof. She can navigate to the file and select I want to participate in this proof. This option is available to turn on or off by the company administrator in the proof settings that we looked at earlier. So yes, Ima would like to participate in this proof. Now she's been added to the proof as a reviewer. Refresh the page. Perfect. Ima is a reviewer on the proof. Now, if she wanted to have a different permission, she'd have to contact the creator of the proof to upgrade her to a decision maker. That's the only way that she could make a decision on the proof. But just by adding herself, she's able to make comments. So we're going to go to a proof where both Ima and myself are members. It's already been existing for quite some time. Let's check out what the options are. Back here. So here's an open proof where I'm going to make a comment, make an annotation, let's see, add logo. Okay, let's go see what that looks like in my screen. Okay, this is an existing proof with comments. Okay, so I have the ability to go through these comments and decide, am I going to resolve this comment in the new version? Maybe I've already added a logo, so let's resolve it. Maybe I'd like to attach a file to show the logo that I wanted to add there, and then see what Ima thinks about that. We can also look at past comments to see what's gone on there. Like this one, someone had flagged as make a change. So I should definitely review this one because this one was flagged. Okay, let's go further into the new proof viewer. So with the HTML5 update, some of the buttons have changed places and it functions the way that it did before, but it's not the exact same look. So let's review. Add, comment, and make decision are in the same place. Now the versions are here, so if there are multiple versions of the proof, they'll show up in this drop-down. In settings, you have the option to say expand markup tools, which I always do, because that will give you a list of markup tools rather than a drop-down menu. Show pins, I always do that as well. I like to know where markups are applied. Sure, let's do show markups as well. Never select delete from this menu. This will remove your proof from the system by disconnecting it from the file. When you want to delete a proof, we recommend that you close it, and that's it. You can just continue with the file as it was, and that will retain your version history with the proof, but the proof will be out of your view. Remember, do not select this delete button. We also don't recommend that you select lock. If you want to make a decision or lock and close, you can do so here. You can print. This will get you a PDF of the file. You can download it. You can share it. This will just give you a link, really. You can use this little link here to provide to any user. They can view it, maybe not make any decisions if they're not logged in. We don't support workflow. Proof details. Let's move on. So here are the details of the file. This is the state that it's currently in. This is all of the things that have happened in the proof. It's a running log. So let's see what annotation possibilities are available. So to make an annotation, you actually have to make a comment. And then the annotation toolbar shows up. Or you can select text, cross out, replace, insert, bold, italic, underline. You can make free draw shapes, lines, arrows, highlight, box, polygon, and change the color of your markup. Okay, what else do people use often? Oh, this one's important. So you can change the way that you're viewing a multi-page proof. So I'm going to go here with just one page. I'm going to go here with the scrolling page, or here with multiple pages per view. You also have the ability to zoom in, grab and move, rotate, fit to width, fit to page, and zoom 100%. I personally like the scrolling page. What's next? How to view a past version of the proof. So let's just make a decision here. I'm going to say approve the changes. Done. So let's go back to a proof that we'd like to view a prior proof for. Let's view this one again and say, you know what, I'm done. I really didn't need this proof. We're going to lock and close. Done. So refresh the page. The proof is gone. And this is what I was talking about, where proof content is associated with the file. So the file is the same. Every annotation and comment that you made on the file did not actually affect the file. It was a layer on top of the file. So I want to go back and look at a previous proof version. Go to version history in your more menu and see the option to view proof. So this file has actually had multiple proofs. So I'm just going to go to the most recent. This is going to tell me that there's a new version. The new version is just going to point me back to this version 3 here, which is actually not the proof. So here we go. This is the proof content on version 2, allowing me to see any prior comments, annotations, etc. You can't work on this proof, but you can view the content. We do not recommend unlocking the proof to start working on it again, because again, this proof is associated with version 2. If you are to unlock this one, you'll continue to have to go to version history to work on version 2. The recommended path here would be to go to the current version and create a new proof. That would associate the new proof with version 3. Okay, let's see what else I have for you. Oh, let's discuss this is the email that you'll receive when a proof is created. Again, your settings for proof notifications can be found by the company admin in the Proofs tab. This is just a general notification to show you that these are the users added to the proof. These are their current states. And then you can go to the proof. This is telling me that it's not the current version because we had actually locked this one. So let's go to the new version. And there it is. And with that, I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can always contact us here at support@imeetcentral.com. I've written up quite a bit of documentation in our Help Center. Just search for Review and Approve. You'll find quite a few pages to help you walk through any additional questions that you might have. I thank you for listening. Have a great day.